should know this. Love is on, thanks to Revlon, and we are sharing the love. After the show, we are going to be drawing for a $250 Revlon prize pack, so you'll be ready for that tip at midnight New Year's Eve. And everyone will take home some Revlon nail enamels to add to your New Year's look. Got to get your nail game tight. Please welcome Aisling Lanigan here. She is a naturopathic doctor, a personal trainer, a doula, all in one. Lovely package.
Tracy.
So we're going to talk about hangover prevention and maybe some help for us if we actually go down that road.
You got it, exactly.
So what is the first thing you suggest is something I think a lot of us know about, and it's put some water in with your alcohol.
We just need a quick reminder.
Alternate.
1-to-1. So the biggest thing, hangovers are really, a lot of the symptoms are just caused by dehydration. So if you can go 1-to-1, a glass of water with each alcoholic drink, you can really kind of nip that in the bud a little bit.
Yeah.
And adding a bit of lemon to your water, the bitterness helps stimulate the liver. And the liver is the main organ that has to deal with all that business that we're adding to the body. So it's a great way to do that.
Yeah, and your liver needs as much help as you can possibly give it.
This time of year.
Yeah, it works. It works a lot for us.
It does.
So what do you have here?
Yeah, so the next big thing is what you're drinking. So I always cringe at a party when I see people drinking a really sugary drink or like mixing with pop. A lot of the hangover, dehydration is one big thing. The other thing is the sugar. So sugary drinks spikes our blood sugar. We feel great for a little while. Then the hormone insulin is produced. That makes our blood sugar really low. And that's when we feel not so hot. We start getting those like hunger cravings, and the cheese plate is at the party, and then all of a sudden that's gone, and then there's a fry place next door, and that's the next morning you're feeling awful, and a lot of it is the food that you maybe ate because of that sugar spike. So for mixers, I always tell my patients, try to stick with clear alcohol, easier for the body to process, and mix it with either water or sparkling water, and a little bit of lemon is great.
Make spritzers.
Yeah, you're a wino? That's great. Add some sparkling water to that, and then you're staying hydrated while you're enjoying your wine. The beer drinkers, I just wanted to make a little note about beer. So it does have a good amount of yeast. It also has wheat and sugar. So if one of those things is a little hard for your body to deal with, beer might not be the best option. But anyway, so your pre-game meal. So you know you have a big holiday party tonight. What you eat is really important. So you want to get your complex carbohydrates as well as some good fats. So we have avocado here, sweet potato, some brown rice, some quinoa. That lines the digestive system and slows down the rate that alcohol is absorbed.
Oh, that's great.
Which is key. Yeah, so your pre-game meal is essential.
That's all yummy stuff. I like all that stuff.
Exactly, yeah, you can have a delicious meal with that. Next, B's before you drink. So you need to have a good B complex the day before drinking, and then as well the next morning. Our B vitamins are water soluble. So when we get dehydrated from drinking, they just plummet. Also, B vitamins are needed to help metabolize or break down the alcohol, and so really, really important to take those Bs. So I used to recommend any good quality B complex day of your maybe party, and then the next day, and take it with food because it will upset your stomach.
Okay, and are you taking these on a regular and you just upping them the day before or the day that you party?
Yeah, or you can, depending on sort of how you like to take supplements, you could always just take them sort of day before or day after, and they'll still help.
Okay,
great.
So
this is
teas.
Prevention, this is damage control here. So you wake up in the morning, you feel awful, you have an upset stomach, what are you gonna do? Ginger. Ginger is what we call an antiemetic, so it helps with the nausea and vomiting. So you can just peel some ginger, slice it up, and pop it right into your tea mug there. And what I've done is I like to get my just buy the dried herbs and put it in sort of your tea sachet, but you can also get a tea. So a great tea for maybe feeling a little woozy after a night of drinking is milk thistle. So milk thistle is hepatoprotective. So what that means, it helps to support the liver, to detox the body, and you can mix that with a little lemon for the bitterness, ginger for the upset stomach. It's a great thing to do.
That's better than having a burger, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Everyone has their different strategies, but this is what I'd promote for sure. Yeah. And so next, so that's our hangover halting tea, hangover hating smoothie. So next, the day after drinking, sometimes you're like wanting those greasy foods. If you can get the smoothie into you, it's going to go a long way. So what we have in the smoothie, coconut water. So when you're hungover, you're reaching for maybe one of those popular sports drinks. They're neon in color, they're full of sugar. Are we really wanting to add that to a body that's already maybe a little bit overburdened with the alcohol? Probably not. So you can do coconut water. It has all of the electrolytes that those sports drinks have without the chemicals and the sugar. So you add that, a little bit of honey helps to rebalance our blood sugar. It's also great because the bacteria is sometimes upset in our stomach after a night of drinking, so it helps to support that. And then the almond butter is great for protein, rebalances our blood sugar, vitamin E, and fats. Spinach makes our body a bit more alkaline. The bananas are full of potassium, which is an electrolyte that's lost from drinking, and then also the ginger. And I made a little one here so we can have a cheers.
Okay, let's do it. This is like as good as the wine, right? Almost. Let's try.
That's pretty good, right?
I like the nut butter. I like the nut butter in it. Thank you so much for that. Let's go to break. We've got more coming up. I like anything with a little bit of nuttiness.